Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Off Axis Builds. Today we're going to be putting together my utility trailer or ATV trailer by North Star Trailers. I just arrived actually early today, which was really cool. So let's get going and open this thing up and see what we have inside. So first off, just want to show that package arrived. Looks pretty thrashed. So we'll see what it looks like on the inside. Obviously part of the trailer is showing right there. Got holes all around. So doesn't look like to be packaged very well, but we'll see if it's scratched or damaged on the inside. So it came with 3 boxes. The large box that has the main deck, ramps, and a few other parts in there. I'm sure this box probably has the tires in it, and then some other small odds and ends in that box. So let's go ahead and start opening some packages. Alright, so most videos I've been watching on how to put this thing together, they build it upside down and they flip it over. The only problem with that is you do need 2 to 3 people to flip it back over. So my thought, I'm going to flip it over now before I put all the weight on it, put it up on jacks, or in this case some Homer buckets. Then I'll just crawl underneath it. Probably not the easiest thing to do when you're crawling around underneath something, but you know what? It's easier to do when you're by yourself. So let me get this thing flipped over and we'll take a look at it.
Alright, so all in all, it doesn't look too bad. There's one spot that I'm not too happy with. The little paint will cover it up. Maybe I'll just hit it with a hammer underneath to square it up and throw some black paint on it. But other than that, the mesh looks solid. A lot more solid than I was expecting it to be. From everything I've been searching and all the videos I've been seeing, that centerpiece is not in there. They have less cross members. But all in all, it seems like 2019 or somewhere close there, they revamped the design on it. But anyways, I'm happy with it. I'm happy that they did some adjustments to it. That just means I won't have to weld on my braces underneath like I was going to. So let's go ahead and get this thing bolted together. I'm going to start with the axle to get it on its wheels, and then I'll put the trailer tongue on and all that.
Alright, so let's take a look at the instructions that came with it. That's the other thing, from what I've been reading, it came with limited instructions. So let's take a look at it. It shows a full parts list, which is great. It shows you where your U-bolts go and all the parts there. Okay. Seems to be pretty decent. We'll have to see when we go through it. So I actually went online and found a PDF of the manual. Seems to be a little bit more in depth. I mean, they show you the boxes, the wheels, all the parts again, how it's packaged. And then they go through a little bit more detail on how to put your washers in your axles and how to install your springs. So I think I'm going to follow this instruction. It seems to be a little more detailed. So let's just go from there. Again, take a look at the picture there. There's no center section. even this picture, there's no center section, and the cross bracing's a lot further apart. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so these are all the tools you're going to need to complete the trailer. I got 2 sets of ratchets, 2 6-inch extensions. I got a wrench with a ratchet end on it. That's going to cover 3 of the bolts. That's 7/8, and then I also got long and short sockets for that. 13/16 wrench as well, cover that bolt there. And then I got the long and short socket. Also 3/4 inch will cover that bolt there. Same thing with the long and short socket. You're gonna need a 5/8 to cover these bolts. Same thing. And then 17 millimeter to cover this locking nut. And then I also got the sockets for those as well. So let's go ahead and get out to the build and see what we have. Before I get started in most any build, I like to lay out all the nuts, bolts, washers, everything that I have, so I know what I have and what I'm grabbing from. Just makes it easier to get the job done a little quicker, and you know if you have enough material or not. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get started with installing the axles. What we're gonna need is these 2 plates, these 4 brackets, okay. And then we're gonna need nuts for those as well. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. That's, see how you spin it clockwise? That's tightening it. Counterclockwise is not tight. Okay, keep going until both those are tight, okay?
Oh, they're both of them are not tight.
Alright, let's do this for you. right here.
Okay. With what kind of tool?
I'll give you 2 wrenches.
Okay. Dad,
Yes.
could you put the sound on?
Sounds on. I'm taking it off. I can hear the recording.
Yeah, but this. What are you doing?
Okay, tighten this up. Hold this wrench on here. And use, listen. Use this wrench and twist it, see? You hold that one there.